has revealed that the 2023 general elections will not hold in about 3 local government areas of Imo State. The 3 local government areas currently do not have Inec offices because criminals have raised them. According to the electoral umpire, during a stakeholders meeting, the local government areas are Olu, Osu, and Njaba. In a move that will annoy some people in the Southeast region, the Independent National Electoral Commission has raised fears that the 2023 general elections may not be held in 3 local government areas of Imo State. The local governments are Olu, Osu, and Njaba. Independent reports. The 3 local government areas are where Inec offices were raised completely, and some of the areas were still inaccessible to the commission staff. Francis Ezono, the Resident Electoral Commission of the state, made this known in Abuja during the stakeholders validation meeting on the 2022 revised framework and regulations for voting by internally displaced persons, IDPs. Well, he described Isu and Njaba as the worst volatile areas in the state. In another development, President Muhammadu Buhari has been critiqued for the list of nominated INEC resident electoral commissions he presented to the Senate for approval. Civil society organizations conducted an investigation and found out some of the nominees were not eligible. It was gathered that some of the aspirants have political affiliations, with others had cases of corruption and incompetence. INEC has urged electorates to cooperate with the commission in order to ensure proper collation of results at the forthcoming general elections. Barrister Festus Okoye, the National Commissioner of INEC, made this known in Abuja on Friday, August 26th, during Yaga Africa's post-election review of the Ekiti and Osun gubernatorial polls. Okoye said the commission will not lower the bar of the electorate process in Nigeria after recording a seamless election in Ekiti and Osun State, respectively. He stated that the commission will continue to take a cue from both elections in order to improve upon the forthcoming 2023 general elections. Okay? Just like it's been said, a lot of people will not even be happy that how can this 3 local governments in Imo State be more volatile than that which is happening in the north? So some people will tell you that in the north they don't go about destroying INEC offices. See, this country, irrespective of how you want to look at it, the foundation is faulty, and those who are the helm of affairs, they are even causing more problems. Because if things are done genuinely, we would have known who are behind all of these things. But the government itself cannot be trusted. The leaders cannot be trusted because they are somehow, honestly, this country is just really somehow. How can one continue to be in this kind of environment and your head will be correct? Those who say their head correct, kudos to them. Because ordinarily, by default, because things are just don't abnormally, by the time you start complaining or you to say the truth, it becomes a problem. And even at times when you want to say the truth, you are going to be looking odd among the people, because a lot of people are now used to, by default, some people are just used to the abnormalities. People are just used to it. There's nothing you can do. It's just like they try to justify nonsense. There's this man that a doctor in Lagos that that say he dealt with a minor sexually and all of that. This is a respectable man in the society. At the end of the day, the mother of the doctor saying that because it was the wife that even made this whole thing open, and the mother-in-law was just like, what is the problem? Are they going to kill his son because he defied somebody? And is it something that has not happened before? What is the big deal about it? Her daughter is not, her son is not going to die. You can imagine, you are talking about your son who is old enough now making mess of a minor, but you are trying to justify because it's your son. So those are the things we are talking about. Because at times, even the so-called people from the Southeast, they'll be talking about unknown government. You'll be hailing them. Do you know where they are coming from? Do you know who they are? Because you yourself at times, because that is, it infuriates me. Some people now be telling you, yes, unknown government, continue doing this and that. You don't know that it's going to affect you because they set trap for you people, and some of you are falling into it. Because you have to look it from both sides. But irrespective of how people feel or what they are thinking, the government that is responsible for the security and the lives of the people should do the needful. But when we have a government and we have leaders who are compromised already or who are biased, there's nothing anybody can do. It's just like using analogy of parents and children. Children will be misbehave. They will definitely misbehave. But you as a parent, you are an adult, you should be able to correct them and put them in the right path. No matter what, no matter how a child behaves, there's a certain age where a child will misbehave. You are not going to blame that child. You are going to blame the parents. But a certain age where the child is an adult, you should be able to take responsibility. But you can't have a children who are under 14 and you expect them that when they misbehave, you are going to be blaming them. No. How were they raised from the beginning? And that is the position of government and the citizens. Well, it is useless talk. You will conduct elections in northern states where Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen and bandits are operating, but you will not conduct election in Imo local governments. Rigging strategy against Obi. Try it and see whether you can operate in Southeast as Inec forever. Some people just make mouth when you use it against you, you be complaining. No Southeast area is resisting election. Do not bring what will nullify the election because anti-Igbo. Better be careful. Because they said there are no election, no Inec offices. That is their reason. No Inec offices. Plans to rig elections is unfolding, meaning there will not be election in most of the northern states. If you are talking about insecurity, it's the same insecurity they are talking about that made them to stop the East Railway in the southeast. That because of insecurity. Like I said, if you have a leadership that is biased, this is exactly what you get. This is just what you get. Is the insecurity in the southeast become more bad than that of the north? What about the northern state that has been ravaged by terrorists? Their excuse is that it's not as if they are talking about that, but because there's no office, because the offices in the north, in southeast, especially Imo, that those offices have been burnt. So are they going to stay outside? I think they have to arrange something. To me, it's not an excuse. No, it's not an excuse for you to disenfranchise the people. You have to make this thing. You have to make things happen, because we know you guys. You know how you get away with some of the things that will favor you, especially those politicians. So to me, it's not an excuse. I wonder why the federal government cannot even deploy fighter jets to bomb all the bushes in the local government to kill this. Okay, well, this one is talking about IPOP. And the same way they have not been able to do it over there too, now over in the north. Inec, we are watching you. Beware. That means the northern states that has been devastated by terrorists will not hold election. Your double standard hypocrites, they're working and also looking for all means to reduce Peter Obi votes in must be resisted. Election must hold there. Go hold there. What are you going to do? So they have to do something. No, they just have to do something. Not this excuse. They are not tenable, honestly speaking. They don't start to. In this case, elections will not hold in northern states, including FCT and some states in southwest like Ondo State. They know exactly what they are doing.